It's time to Let's Talk. So many rumors. So many just everybody thinks they know everything about the just and so many videos too. I boy, the fan base that's getting around a little game series called Grand Theft Auto. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows GTA. Nobody's GTA 3. What was that? 20 years ago, damn near. Oh man. Wow. Huh. So Grand Theft Auto 5 had an announcement trailer back on the State of Play showcase. It was like a year ago at this point, I think. For the PS5, they're going to be bringing out a brand new remastered version of GTA 5. And everybody was asking, why are they doing a remastered version? What is it? What the hell? A remaster of GTA 5? Well, GTA 5 came out on the Xbox 360. That's where it originally came out on, okay? It got ported, well, not ported. It got brought over a little, sort of slightly remastered PS4. Basically, it was the exact same version on PS4 Pro. So now they're going to try and bring it up to the level of, I think, Red Dead Redemption 2. Although this does not look as good as Red Dead Redemption 2. So, like, they're trying to. It's a very limited game engine. So GTA 5, I mean, I welcome 60 FPS on the console for GTA 5. GTA Online, hopefully it'll work as good as it has ever worked before and look as good as it's ever looked. Maybe they can upgrade some of the driving mechanics and incorporate. You know what would be awesome? Rockstar. Allow us to download, like make a storefront or something. Allow us to download mods into GTA 5 on the consoles. Give us modding capability. Skyrim does it, Fallout does it, SnowRunner does it. Come on. GTA 5 has a giant modding community. All this role-playing stuff, money. You could even make platinum series, stuff to even sell it with the shark cards and all that stuff. So, we have a combination of rumors and leaks that are leading up to what could possibly be an industry-wide revolutionary announcement of epic proportions. Now, I have been saying for a little while now that probably GTA 6 is going to be Vice City set in modern day times. I didn't know the details of what that would include. Would it be? Is it going to be Tommy Vercetti? Is it going to be somebody brand new? Is Tommy Vercetti going to be old, and that you end up having to take him on with his mansion and everything? I've been making these predictions for a long time. Sooner or later, I'm going to actually be doing a not a retrospect, but like a legacy playthrough of the Grand Theft Auto games, just because I really want to play it. So Tommy Vercetti, he was voiced by Ray Liotta, Goodfellas fame and such. It was great. It was like Vice City was absolutely awesome. It was a different time, a different era. So let's get into the reason why I'm bringing up Vice City and the trailers and everything. So there was something on Reddit that popped up. Just published some Tom Henderson just published a video revealing some GTA 6 information. Now, again, I take all this stuff as a grain of salt. We have not heard anything officially from Rockstar, so this whole video is just like, it's just sprinkling on. It's kind of rumors and speculation. So again, take this as like, it's not canon, it's not official or anything, but it's probably got a lot to do with what is really happening. It makes sense. So the game is set in modern day. Primary reason behind it is GTA Online, which I'm really like, when it comes to the GTA Online influence, I really hope that they don't just cater to online. Give me a fully fleshed out single player story. That's what Grand Theft Auto is to me. It's not online. I know to probably a majority of the player base now, it is about the online experience. But for all of us that have been playing the game series for 20 years, it's about damn single player online or single player story thing. Although if they want to give us private lobbies finally in the online mode, I would not be against playing online more. So Rockstar wants to be able to have as much freedom as they can with GTA Online DLCs. Again, I don't want you to focus on this. No. Map is Vice City. isn't going to be that big, but the map will be expanding, new locations being added and changing. Compares it to Fortnite map going through every new season, which to me, I could see that every time there's a new heist added in, if they blow up a building or if they, I don't know, all of a sudden, you nuke an island off the coast of Vice City, and all of a sudden that the island is just a big crater. After the heist for the next season or something of the DLC, or the seasons will be the main event of the season will be the heist. That's my big brain prediction. So the game is still in very early stages of development. Multiple protagonists, with one being female, which would be really cool. The female one is going to be the bright one in the group and be responsible for the technical stuff like hacking. Okay, sure, all right. Hopefully we can customize, so she's not going to be like nerdy hacker. It would be awesome if she's like stealth assassin hacker. That'd be fucking badass. I can swear in this one. This is GTA. Screw it. Rockstar is heavily focused on employee well-being right now. Believes the game will release around 24, 25, with the reasons being because they are focused on employee well-being. So no crunch time, or limited crunch time. You're going to have crunch time, but not as bad as Red Dead Redemption 2 was. Which, if you see Red Dead and the amount of stuff that's going on with that one, there's a reason why they had crunch time in it. Every game studio has crunch time. The narrative that game studios shouldn't have crunch time is absolutely absurd, insane, because you have a set deadline for anything, and when you're working on something, I mean, you have to have some crunch time to get everything done on a set period of time. The more bugs you come up with, the more stuff that's going to break in the game engine, the more stuff that you have to work on. It's just a never-ending cycle of work. It's the gaming industry. That's what you do. So yes, is there overly crunch time? Sure, probably, but definitely, again, like, crunch time is just part of the gaming industry. Anyways, since the game will be current gen PC only, Rockstar wants to wait for when current gen consoles have sold a lot of units so they can maximize sales, which makes sense on the business side. GTA 5 is still making money for them. Of course it is. Crypto will play a part in the game. Cryptocurrency will play a part in the game. Of course it will, because, that's totally okay. So GTA 6 could still be 4 years away, it's claimed. So this was the article that I was reading up on from VGC. Now, Tom Henderson was accurate leaks about Battlefield next game corroborated by respected is loose terms, Jason Schreier. Jason gets more stuff right than Nibble does. I'll say it that. Which, if you don't know any of these names, don't worry about it. But there's a lot of inside leaker, rumor mill people. Nibble gets his information wrong. Their information wrong. I don't know if it's a he or she, whatever. But VGC's own sources too. Harrison posted a video last week claiming that the new GTA installment. Yeah. We just read that. Jason Schreier had reported to Kotaku last year that GTA 6 was Rockstar's next game, but claimed it was still a ways away. Which, of course, after Red Dead, of course, they go back to GTA to start working on something new. It has been a long time. Like I said, the last GTA release was GTA 5 on the Xbox 360. We're getting a remaster, and that remaster could hold some new gameplay elements in it that they're going to probably test out, because I know that there's an AI thing. It says it in here. Anyways, previous comments he made about 2013 were made before we entered a pandemic that still hasn't stopped anything. So basically, the pandemic added a year on top of the release date, which is good. They can keep working on it and keep a steady flow. Take as much time as they need. I want this game to be the best it can be. Claimed that management efforts to reduce employee stress crunch could release a moderately sized GTA 6 at launch and then regularly expand the game over time. So, the other thing with GTA 6 is it's Miami, But something that we've all been wanting for forever now is, can they, and with modern day consoles, it's possible because you have game streaming and such, where, okay, think about this. So the dream concept was always being able to go from Vice City to Liberty City to San Andreas. They have 3 decent sized maps now. Do I think we're going back to Liberty City? No. Do I think we could go back to San Andreas? Yes. With, go back to Los Santos. Maybe you get like a 3-punch pack where they make, first they release Vice City. Then you can actually load into to Los Santos. Then, if you wanted to, maybe they could even make an expansion pack where then you have like Las Venturas gets added in for like Vegas and such. So then you're coast to coast, and then all of a sudden, if they do like end up doing like Liberty City remaster or something, then we can go up to, so then it's literally the full country. That's been the dream forever. They wanted to make the full country in a GTA game and make it so that they could bounce between, literally since like the Xbox 360 days. I've been hearing about this dream of Rockstar to be able to do that. So let's keep going in this. The management efforts to reduce employee stress crunch, moderately size. Something is also claimed in Harrison's report, which takes place in modern day Vice City, based on Miami. So here is where I'm really nervous about this next Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar co-founder Dan Houser left the company in March last year while GTA Rockstar North has been ramping up to fill multiple positions to work on next-gen projects. This month, company's house listings included Houser has established a new game studio called Absurd Adventures. I'm really nervous about this, that they're going to try and start competing with themselves, with different studios. Also, influential figure behind GTA series, Leslie Benzies. Now, Leslie Benzies has been on the credits for every GTA game that I can remember. I think even the original Vice City they were a part of too. Founded his own studio, Rocket Boy, in 2017. Sky Studios working on a new open world game called Everywhere. Again, instead of splitting the talent pool, they should just focus on making a single really cool ass game. Early this year, a patent by Rockstar Games program pointed towards potential significant improvements on how NPCs navigate the open world. To me, hearing that, I would say this statement is talking about probably AI tech of like, so GTA or Red Dead Redemption 2. If you shoot your gun up in the air, the crowd acts a certain way. If you point your gun at somebody, the crowd acts another certain way. If you get into a fight, people will gather around sometimes. So I'm thinking that's what the NPC AI technology is all about. It's not so much like of them shoot. I mean, it's gonna be partly of them shooting at you and everything, but it's more or less to make the game world feel more alive and more vibrant. I think that's the main focus of that. Describe a system with non-player navigation around a virtual environment, including making navigation behavior computer more realistic. So, like I said, if you do certain actions, if you run out in the street with a dildo in your hand, they're gonna react a certain way. If you run out there with brass knuckles on, they're gonna be, and you're walking down the street with brass knuckles on, people are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this?" If you walk up with certain colors on, maybe that spawns a different reaction in different parts of the map. If they do like a like San Andreas had like the Grove Street versus the Riders, I think it was, or something like that. The purples, the greens, the reds, all that stuff. You walk into Little Chinatown as one of the main characters, and maybe that character is not friendly with the Chinese or something, and boom, all of a sudden all hell breaks loose because you're in Chinatown. You get all the what is it, triads in the Little Chinatown be like looking at you like, this food just came into our neighborhood. What the hell is up with him? That's the type of AI stuff that I'm thinking of when I see all this. But yeah, GTA 6 news is always welcome. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait to see a trailer of GTA 6 to see what the graphics level of it is going to be looking like, especially now we have PS5, Series X, and all the newest graphics cards with the PCs and everything. If you have a PC and you're doing GTA roleplay, you might want to start looking at upgrades. See if your computer can run Red Dead Redemption 2, because I'm telling you, the graphics fidelity of this thing is going to be on par with Red Dead Redemption 2 and beyond. Of course, because RDR2 is even getting old now. That's like what 2-3 years old now. So yeah, definitely it's going to look good. Hopefully it's going to play really solid. The driving mechanics, I would say a mixture of between GTA 4 and GTA 5 driving mechanics would be awesome. The lock-on mechanic is still fun after all these years. Maybe with that AI tech also, I was just thinking with the lock-on, if you shoot somebody like in the groin, so I just loaded up the Scarface game, right? You shoot somebody in the groin, they react to it, and it literally shows up on screen: groin shot, head shot, arm shot, whatever. It would be really cool is like you shoot somebody in the arm, or you shoot their gun flies out of their hand. You shoot them in the arm and they start like that, and then I'm trying to shoot you and whatnot. Or you shoot them in the leg and they start dragging their leg or something. We are at that point in technology where we can make that happen. It'd be cool. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. So I'm just throwing spitballing ideas out there for the developers out there. But yeah. Overall, can't wait to see. Hopefully, it's not watered down. My biggest concern is that they water this down, because a lot of the original people that would make the game be a little more on the like edgy side and not so like politically correct and such, and that make it a political commentary on like the U.S. A lot of those people seem to be leaving or wanting to make their own studios, want to work on something else. I mean, it's been 20 years that they've been working on the same projects over and over and over again. So I can see the reason why they're leaving, but hopefully the new blood in the studio has enough balls to make the game that we all know and love to be GTA. GTA 5 was mostly hard hitting, and like really good edgy parody stuff, but we'll see going forward if all the wokeness and all that stuff that it gets reported in the news and everything, if that it's weird, man. We're in a different time, we're in a different era, and the amount of watered down stuff that comes out nowadays, where it's like, well, you can't make that joke because it's it's against the rules and whatnot. Grand Theft Auto was always the one to spit in that face and be like, guess what, we just did it, what now? Well, we're going to sue you. Oh, yeah. Well, there's another lawsuit. Whatever. We'll take the lawsuit. We're going to make even more parody stuff. We're going to make a parody out of that lawsuit. That's the GTA we all grew up with, know, and love. Let's see if GTA 6 can hold the candle to what the past work has been. Anyways, definitely go follow the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Warwolf. I will absolutely be doing a giant stream when this one comes out. It's going to be years on down the road, but yeah, definitely. I want to also do, soonish, in the next few months, I'm going to be starting up a playthrough of the GTA series, because I damn sure miss. Oh, we got the 20th anniversary of GTA 3 coming up too. So I'm definitely going to be playing that on the PS2 GTA 3. And probably every single Grand Theft Auto, I'm just gonna run through them all. Maybe Red Dead, we'll see. I did a stream of Red Dead 1. It's not, I don't know where it went to, so I might have to stream it over again. So yeah, you can show up for that too. Anyways, like I said, any Grand Theft Auto news is good news. So hopefully this means that we're going to be seeing a brand new single player, story driven. Even if they add co-op in there, I wouldn't be against co-op either. In the Grand Theft Auto series, but yeah, because there is no dialogue option, so they could do co-op pretty easily in this. Imagine doing the storyline stuff in co-op, where you go on to a heist and you don't have to worry about online lobby lag and all that stuff. Also, a huge one too. I'm going to say, yes, they do make a giant cash cow off from online, but if they stick with what GTA has always been, the online will not launch with GTA 6. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you're thinking GTA 6, GTA Online major update, no. It's going to be GTA 6 story-driven stuff to get you into the world, to get you familiar with the characters and everything. And then months later, you're going to have the online drop. Or the online will drop and it'll be like a shell of what it'll turn into, just like Red Dead did. For some reason, people don't understand that that's how it works. And then they get all pissed off with Rockstar. It's always worked that way. It's always been that way. I mean, that could change with this one because GTA 5 does, or GTA Online still makes them a ton of money, but I don't know. I just want them to focus on making the story mode as good as possible. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on GTA 6. It's awesome that it's most likely coming, in the next few years. No official word yet, so when we get official word, then that's probably the next time you'll hear me talk about GTA 6 on video. Yeah, maybe I'll play a little bit of GTA Online. We'll see. Not the biggest fan of GTA Online as in its current state. I just want some private lobbies. Like if we get GTA 6 Online or whatever, give us private damn lobby so me and my buddies can jump in and do the heist and everything and not have to worry about other players in my lobby. Because right now you have to basically like trick the game into putting you into a private lobby. The last time I played, anyways, it was a few years ago. Just because of that, like I just don't want to have to deal with everybody else in the game world. I just want to make myself in the game world and have a good time. Anyways, go check out the rest of the YouTube channel. Hit that like, subscribe button, all that good stuff. Go check out the Twitch channel. And yeah, outside of that, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I will see ya next time.